Hiya YouTubers, I am JabeerIni and as promised, this is a taste test video of that clone of the Old Speckled Hen we brewed in episode 5. And here we have it. It's been bottle conditioning for 3 weeks and 4 days now, so I think it's compliant with the minimum conditioning requirements. And also I'm very anxious and curious about this one. Why would I be anxious? Well, it's because I bottled half of the batch using table sugar, just like I did with the Chinook Mars Otter Smash. The good thing is that since I was willing to experiment, I primed the other half of the batch, to which this bottle belongs to, with Wilco's brewing sugar. So even if we should not expect any explosions from this bottle, I am certainly not having the most relaxed time of my life right now. 2 quick things before opening the bottle. Considering that the final gravity was 1016, and also considering that the original gravity, as you may remember, was 1040, and according to Brewer's Friend ABV calculator, this beer is 3.15% ABV, and that is 1.85% ABV below our target. So from an ABV perspective, here's a first and significant difference. The second thing is that I tried the sample I took for the gravity rating, and taste-wise it was just like the Old Speckled Hen, but lighter. It's as if it was diluted. So I'm also anticipating a difference in that area. I got a theory about that, but we'll talk about it in a minute. So without further ado, let's get reviewing! But what's the first thing that we need for reviewing a clone? The original! And here we have it. And that can only mean one thing.
Let's get double-fisted!
Yes! So let's get to it. First, the original. Here we have it. And here's the clone. Okay, no bumps. That's good. Now let's pour it. It's quite fizzy in any case. I think it's probably overcarbonated. So here we have both. There is of course a difference. In terms of color, I don't think there is such a huge difference. But this one is crystal clear and this one's hazy. Also the carbonation in this one is very low, and this one, well, it's full of bubbles everywhere. I was careful when pouring this one because I don't like big heads. On this one I was also careful. Look what happened. So from a carbonation perspective, we're far as well. Oh god. Let's see the aroma. I know perfectly what the aroma of this one is. It's a very unique aroma. Caramel and malt is the first thing you notice. Let's see this one. It's not that far away. It's just like when I tried the sample. Aroma wise, it's the same thing. It smells like this one, but lighter. Let's dive in. Even if I know how this one tastes like, I need to have that flavor just like fresh in my mind so that I can give you my honest opinion about this one. Let's dive in. Well, it's lighter. It's just the same taste I got from the sample, but now with a lot of bubbles in it. There's one thing that industrial brewers do with a lot of beers, especially in the US with lagers. What they do is they offer a beer and also a light version of that beer. Normally it has less calories, less alcohol, it's less funny, but that's the thing, there's a market for that. So if I had to tell you what I honestly think about our clone, is that it's a light version of the Old Speckled Hen. So we could call it the Old Speckled Hen Light, or the Young Speckled Hen. What do you guys think? In any case, There's a difference in alcohol, there's a difference in the color, there's a difference in the taste. Even if it's the same taste but lighter, I don't think this is a clone. I wouldn't consider it a clone. I consider it a nice beer to drink. It's not bad at all. The thing is that now we're comparing it to a particular beer and we wanted it to be very close to that one. So no, I don't think this is a clone. However, if you like the Old Speckled Hen and you like lighter beers, this is a good alternative. Let's try it again. There's some dry end in this one that you don't find in the original. No, it's not here. There's a dry end. And here I take advantage of this to let you know my theory about what happened here. What I think that happened is that, as you may remember, I used a brewed 33 for this one. And just after I released the video, someone wrote me a message saying, hey, that's a lager yeast. So immediately I knew that something was going to be different. So I kept it at 15 degrees for 2 weeks instead of the usual 20 for 2 weeks as well. But I knew there would be something different. It doesn't taste like a lager, definitely. Neither have I lagered it. I just bottle conditioned it in the exact same way I bottle condition all of my beers. But there's something different here. And again, what I think is that we didn't get as low in gravity as we wanted to get because of that. Probably 15 degrees was already too high, and I needed to keep it up to, let's say, 12 probably. I'm not experienced in lagers. That's a field that I will cover in probably the next years. For the time being, I'm only focused on ales, mostly because I prefer ales than lagers. If any of you have used lager yeasts, please let me know what you think about this. I think it certainly has something to do. In any case, the good thing is that I was really expecting my batch to be ruined because of this yeast. Because honestly, I cannot help thinking that what ruined my smash was that yeast. It's the same one. I divided it in two. I used the first half for the smash, second half for this. At least I can drink it. At least it didn't explode. But hey, this is what it is. Again, I will consider it a small batch, a small investment. Not a clone of the Old Speckled Hen, but at least something I can drink. Now, my advice or recommendation would be that if you want to clone the Old Speckled Hen, you should probably use the same recipe I used, but instead of using 5 liters of water, use only 4 and avoid completely the use of brew 33. Instead, you should use any ale yeast. Probably it would have been better if I used a Mangrove Jack's ale yeast, which, by the way, I highly recommend. I love that yeast and I think it will work for you too. So this is it for this taste test video. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, like, and don't forget to subscribe. And as usual, thanks for watching. Cheers and beers!